Your company has a call center and you're in the market for a new call center software. You've heard of this term Omni-Channel and you're wondering, what is that? Or maybe you've not even heard of the term Omni-Channel and you're wondering, what are the things that we need to make sure we quote? Well, Omni-Channel is one of them. So let's talk about it. My name is Mike Smith. I'm the president of AeroCom. Let's put our heads together on this. But first, if you'd like the shortcut and you'd like my recommendation on the best call center software vendors your company should be quoting, send me an email and give me a call. Don't start Googling it. You'll never find the right ones. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I know the industry inside and out, and I will get you better pricing from all the vendors than you'd be able to get on your own. So join the thousands of other IT professionals who have used me to help their company make a lot better decision in a fraction of the time. And it won't cost you a dime. So there's no excuse not to at least reach out and see what I have to say. All right, also don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss any of my weekly videos that I put out. And go check out our website, aerocominc.com. We spend a ton of money on it. Got a lot of cool ways you can search providers and read up on providers, all kinds of cool stuff. Go check it out. What is Omni-Channel? Well, Omni-Channel is simply call center software that does more than just phone calls. It handles more than just phone calls. So we all know these days, customers are trying to reach out to your company in a myriad of ways, not just calling, but they want to email you, they want to chat on your company's website, they want to text your company, and maybe they're on social media and they're tagging your company or trying to direct message your company on social media. So they're trying to reach out in all these different ways. Well, Omni-Channel is when a call center software application incorporates all those different communication channels into one pane of glass so that your agents can handle all those different types of communication and you can manage them all with one application. So what are the benefits of Omni-Channel? First of all, it's something that your customers are asking for. It helps your customers communicate easily with your company in the channel of their choice. So some customers want to email, some customers want to web chat, some customers want to call, some customers want to text, some customers want to reach out on social media. It allows them to communicate with your company in whatever way they want. And that is going to make your customer satisfaction go up. It's also going to increase your customer loyalty, which is going to bring your company more money. Another benefit of Omni-Channel applications is that it balances the workload of your agents or your employees taking calls or talking to customers. So a lot of customers will tell me, oh, we already have a web chat application, or we already have an email application that we use, and so we just need our call center software to do voice. But the problem is with that is if you have all these different applications that are handling different communication channels, they can't talk to one another. So if somebody's on a phone call, you don't know if they're available to take a web chat or a text message or a social media inquiry or an email. But when they're all in the same application, you can manage those workflows accordingly. So for instance, if somebody is on the phone, you can set the settings so that that person cannot receive any other communication while they're on the phone. But say that person is working on a web chat right now. Well, maybe you can still assign that person an email or maybe a second web chat, and maybe you can cap them at 2 web chats simultaneously or 3. 3 web chats and 1 email, however you want to set it up. But the nice thing is all those channels are communicating with one another on the single application, so you can make sure they don't overlap one another and overload someone. Because the last thing you want is an agent who's talking on the phone who gets a web chat, and one of those or both of those communication or both of those conversations are going to suffer. Another benefit of Omni-Channel is that you're going to get increased productivity from your agents because it's giving them one application for all of these communication channels. You're not making your agents have to jump back and forth between different applications. One for chat, a different one for calls, a different one for text messages, a different one for emails, a different one for social media. There's just one pane of glass for all of those. So it's going to save them time, it's going to make their job easier, a lot of benefit there. Also, you're going to have increased communication efficiency. So because all of those communication channels are connected, all the agents and managers can have visibility to see what everybody's doing. So if you need to reach out and ask someone a question, you can see if they're on a call, you can see if they're on a web chat, you can see if they're working on an email, you can see if they're working on social media. So obviously if they're on a phone call, you don't want to, reach out to them and ask them a question right now. But maybe if they're on and working on an email, they're available. I can ask them a quick question. So you have full visibility of presence across all communication channels on one application. So a lot more efficiency to be gained there. And lastly, from a managing standpoint, you can manage all the applications, all those different communication channels through one application. And that's a benefit because every different communication channel has a different response time. So you want to know, like, hey, are we responding to chats in a certain amount of time? And are we responding to emails in a certain amount of time? Are we responding to social media tags or inquiries in a certain amount of time? So sometimes companies have those applications going, but they're not managing them. So they're not managing how long it's taking to return an email from a customer. Maybe customer service emails are coming in and we don't know, like, hey, we'd love to get back to customers within 3 hours, but we don't know if it's taking 24 hours to get back because there's no way of managing it. Well, an Omni-Channel call center software application gives you that ability, so you can really get your arms around each individual communication channel and manage them accordingly, making sure that you have the correct response times in each individual channel. You can also manage things like customer sentiment across all channels to see if, hey, is a customer mad, or what's the agent saying? All kinds of different ways you can look into those conversations all on one application. All right, so that's a ton of information about Omni-Channel. There's also a bunch of other call center software features that your company probably wants to know about. Reach out, send me an email, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about it. Also, if you like my recommendation on the best call center software vendors your company should be quoting, of course you want that information. Why would you not want that? Send me an email, give me a call, join the thousands of other IT professionals who have used me to help them make a lot better decision in a fraction of the time. I will make sure you get introduced to the best people to work with at each of these vendors. I will also get your company much better pricing than if you tried to call them directly and try to figure it out. I'll also make sure you're paired up with the right companies to quote, so you're not wasting your time or possibly stepping in the mud or other bad stuff, calling up a company that has a really bad reputation that you don't know about, and you end up signing with a bad company and having a really bad experience. So avoid all that. Send me an email, give me a call. I'm a broker for all the major cloud contact center service providers out there. I've been doing this for over 20 years. So I know the industry inside and out. That's why I have all the gray hair. I will use my experience to help you make a great decision. And on top of all that, I don't charge you anything to use me for consulting. The service providers pay me my broker fee, so your company doesn't have to pay me a thing. So there's no excuse not to at least send me an email, give me a call, see what I have to say. All right, go take a look or subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of my weekly videos that I put out, and hit the little bell button so it alerts you when I put out a new video, and go check out our website, aerocominc.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.